Hello YouTube, this is Lorena, and I'm back with another Duels video. I'm not sure if it's a good idea to record right now because I'm neglecting Gems of War again. Also, I shouldn't be neglecting Gems of War on a Monday, but it's a new season, so let's see what rank I am. As I try to control everything within my body because, oh, I got an ultra rare ticket. Nice. I don't know what I'm going to use it on, but thanks, Duels. I always need more dual orbs. Always. It's going to be a long time before I have every character unlocked. Alright, I don't need to, I do not need to see this. Alright, Rio is all the way over there. I'm not really going to work on event stuff right now because I'm going to hold off on that for the time being. Wait a minute. Hold on. Exchange tickets? Are you serious? Guys, look at all of these tickets I've got. I've got 5 super rare tickets. This is insane. I've never had this much ticket. Okay. And I'm gonna have to work on that later on. And now I have my reasons for wanting to hold off on Rio's event, but it really comes down to, well, I shouldn't. I'm neglecting Gems of War. I might make videos for that game next, actually. Alright. For now, I'd like to focus on legacy duels. So let's get started on those. And again, it's a new season, so Platinum rank 2. Alright. Well, I'm back for the legacy duels because I think that's a safer decision. I mean, if I get started on Rio's event, I don't think I'll stop. And like I said, I'm neglecting Gems of War, which is worse. I'm just glad that Rio's going to get a rerun. I might need it for something. I might. And I'm not good at being quiet, to be honest. I used to be, but I'm not silent anymore. I speak a lot. More than I ever thought I could. Okay. I'm against Mako first. Alright. This is just a reminder that my deck is currently a disaster, and I will probably pay the price for this. So there seems to be some kind of meta. Some people don't like it, so they're just salty. Alright, well, this is old school Yu-Gi-Oh! So this is how the game used to be. Seriously, there's nothing wrong with that. Of course, there's always going to be a meta in any game, even when it's in its early stages of development. And that's just how it is. I've also heard people say this mode is boring, but I mean, it's kind of an early version of it, so I mean, they're seeing how it works first. At least that is my assumption. I will do this. It will be great. It will be fantastic. Alright, I'm doing my best here, but to be honest, I just want to kick some ass. Okay, hold on. Yeah, this is... Give me a second while I do this. I must. It is very important that I drop my life points. I need to destroy my opponent's life points. They need to go down to 0. Now, I was watching some nice videos last night, and I was like, I have to go to sleep. I can't keep watching these. It was so hard to stop, I'm telling you. Alright. So Mako's field spell is evil as usual, but I mean, I have nothing against the ocean. It just terrifies the ever-living shit out of me. I actually like the ocean, to be honest. It's just terrifying. And I even like some things in the ocean, but there are definitely... Are you kidding me? Alright, Mako, do whatever you want. You would not be winning this if my deck was built better, just saying. It's hard to build better when I don't have anything from the early stages of this game. I mean, I mainly have GX support, some 5D support. I think when it comes to Legacy Duels, I'm probably best when it comes to GX rolls. I mean, I've got most of Jaden's cards in the game. Maybe I don't have all of them, but I've got a good portion of them at least. I haven't counted. I mean, it's kind of hard to count his cards, so he has a bunch of them. But DM era, not really, I don't have that much support from it. I mean, seriously, my account was made in August last year, and now it's August. So now that it's August, I will soon approach my 1-year anniversary of being on YouTube. Which isn't actually entirely true because I've been on YouTube for a long time. I just haven't used this channel for anything until last year. I thought I would never do it, but I did. I thought I would probably quit after like a month or something. I'm still here. Okay, My opponent sets a card. It's going to go how it went last time. Until he kicks my ass. Okay. We're going to put Trap Jam on the field, though if he's going to use that... I'm just going to block attack and see what happens. I have to be careful, but I mean... The meta is what it is. The meta is just probably going to change the position of my card, which is fair, to be honest. So, he's using this card. Is this in Joey's usual deck? I haven't checked. Yeah, that's what I expected. Alright, my turn's over now. I could have just as easily decided not to attack. There was that idea. Alright. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. That card has an effect. Wait. Time Wizard also has an effect. Why am I surprised? Spellcaster. Declare one time when battling an attacking monster. Increase the attack but... Okay, interesting. He's expecting something. Well, points, but, you know, I'm actually glad I'm out of character for once. I mean, having the Dark Magician would be bad in that situation, wouldn't it? Although, having without an additional attack against the Dark Magician doesn't mean much. I'd just like to put it out there. It doesn't. Okay, well. The next card will decide it all. I think I may have chosen a bad skill or something. Activate this. No, I just didn't use it correctly. Alright. I draw. I would like something that can be summoned. Hold on. This card or I have to make sure it's not a spellcaster though. I actually do have a spellcaster in my deck, so that is a thing. Although I forgot about the Dark Magician Girl being in my deck, I'm still using that. Alright, Joey just... I can math, I swear. Well, I can only use that skill once for all. And not good for me, is it? Alright, Joey, your turn. He's going to destroy me. I have nothing to say for myself except I deserve this. I really should have chosen better, but I did not. And I chose this. I know, it's embarrassing, but I could have done much better, and I chose not to. And I am paying the price for that. Everyone has to pay the price when they mess up, or do anything stupid. And you don't always know how stupid what you're doing is until it's too late. And that is correct. Alright, well, did I send that guy a nice? Because I can't remember. Alright, he gave me a nice, so that's good. Alright, did I forget anyone down here? I don't think so. Well, I think I have time for another one before I have to wait. And actually, these duels aren't lasting as long as some people claim. They're saying these duels are slower. Well, yes, that's because this is early era. Of course, this is when the game was first around. And yes, some early era cards from this era are not in the game. There are cards from DM that aren't available. Hell, people from Duelist Kingdom, there are some that aren't here, but I mean, if you want my opinion on why that probably is, it has a lot to do with the fact that, well, this is still, I think a beta version of this mode. So they're seeing how it works, and I assume things will get better later, but that's entirely on Konami and what they decide they want to do, and what they decide to do with this mode. It really has nothing to do with anything else. It's just what they decide, and that's pretty much it. Alright, well there's no field trap, so my opponent must have bricked. Using a brutalized set, maybe? Or at least as much of one as they can. My turn is over. Why won't the game just end my turn? Hold on a second. The game will not end my turn. Hold on a second. I'm going to wait. Alright. I know this seems weird, but can I end my turn, please? End my turn. I am sorry. I would like to apologize, but okay. Why isn't this working? Hold on, is there anything else? Like just clicking on other things for it? Guys, this is stupid. I'm not even joking. I cannot end my battle phase. End the battle phase, please. Oh, my battle phase, that was a connection failure. Okay, well, that explains a lot. So, alright, I don't like this, but I am glad my mouse was working just fine. I sent my opponent a nice, although the duel didn't get to finish, and they are not obligated to send me one. I mean, seriously, my connection failed. It was unfortunate. I tried to end my turn, but I just could not. I'm glad my opponent sent me a nice anyway. I certainly sent them one. Alright, well. Look at how close I am to the last reward. I couldn't do math in the last video, and I insulted myself for it, but also, although I roasted myself for that mistake, the fact I noticed it kind of means that I'm not as bad as I was roasting myself for. I caught my mistake. That's good. Okay, another Mako. He's popular for this event. Very popular. I'm surprised. Alright. He says I should have stayed. Dude, do you want me to destroy the moon? Do you want me to destroy it? I did it once before, Mako. I can do it again. So you better be careful, because I can do anything, and you wouldn't be able to stop me. It's a good thing Yamiyuki didn't actually destroy the moon. I was watching Assassination Classroom, and years later, I just realized, dude, what would actually be the consequences of Koro-sensei destroying the moon like that? I mean, there would be actual consequences for that, right? So, why exactly were none of them mentioned in the series? I don't care if it's not supposed to be scientific in the slightest. My question still stands. I mean, at least it was still marked as dangerous, so that makes sense, but still, I hate what I'm attacking. I am familiar with this card. It's twisted. Yes, it's very twisted because I said so. Alright, well now the Drum Magician girl has her usual attack back. I hope I draw a monster. I can actually give myself another one if I feel like it. It's just a matter of being careful, though I don't really know if there is careful, to be honest. Alright. I see. I'm being very, very careful. Oh yes, that card. Part of a meta, isn't it? Alright. Well. Okay. I have lost. Why are people saying this is slow-paced? Is it because they're just better duelists than I am? Maybe that's it. I mean, maybe that's why. To be honest, maybe I'd be able to enjoy it because I'm not as good as them. Maybe that's the reason. So I definitely still made it to Legends, so there's still that. I even stayed in Legend 2 and forced myself not to go back. Although now that it's August and a new season, I absolutely can. It will be fantastic. I will be back for the chaos this month. I'm supposed to be trying to actually get better at playing this game now. I'm not sure if I can hone myself to that, but sure. Alright, well. I'm gonna do again. I'm in Platinum now, so I dropped a 2. I don't even know how dropping down works. But I'm in Platinum too, so my color retains, my color stays. I'm also going to go back into Legend when it's possible, but if I was going to get to King of Games, I imagined the last second would be the best time to do it. Because all the worst players would already be at King of Games. Worst players? I mean, all the best players would be at King of Games already, so because if you tried to go for it late in this season, you would be more likely to get there as a result. Because the better players are already in King of Games, so you have nothing to worry about in that regard. Alright. We're dueling Kyber. We're going old school. Are you going to win? Am I going to lose? We'll see. But to be honest, I still want to win. I haven't won a single time today. This must change. Alright. Well, go ahead, Kyber. Dude, I'm still questioning if that card actually Did that card exist during DM era? Because I might be wrong about something I said. I don't remember for sure though. It's not like I fact-checked anything. Alright. I see. Give me a second. I'll take those life points. I'll take the damage. So show me. Show me what you've got. That's right. I took it. And I'm still here. It's very important that you realize what you've done, Piper. It's very important that you realize it. And a reminder, I put this card in my deck for Kyber specifically. And the Dark Magician girl, the Dark Magician, but wait, what? Never said anything. I put it in the deck specifically for Kyber's Blue Eyes. Doesn't matter if someone is actually playing the... It doesn't matter if someone is playing the Blue Eyes as someone that isn't Kyber. It's for the Blue Eyes White Dragon. That's why the card is in this deck. That's it. But I only have one copy, so that's unfortunate. Alright. My opponent's turn has ended. I'm sure he has a lot to say to me. Yeah, I'm sure he does, but I don't really care. Alright, it's my turn. It's my move. Alright, wait a minute, hold on. Can I not be an idiot for 2 seconds? Alright. Oh, I see. Well, I happen to have Chat Jammer. So, that thing is dead. Yeah, I do have some early era cards, which is good for me. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to play this mode much. I could always use the locked decks, though. I could do that. Oh, I see. Well, the Kaiba has managed to win. Trust me, guys, I have been destroyed. Well, I know, Kaiba, because you brought that back. You brought it back again. Alright, well, I admit defeat. But you have to make my life points go down to 0 first. And because I'm not going to use the surrender button. I do not use that button ever. I don't do that. This is never going to be a game where I have to use it. I had to use it in Vanguard 0 once because I got grade stuck. I couldn't get to grade 1. And because I couldn't do that, there was no game to be played. So I surrendered because I wanted my opponent to know that I am not a VP farmer, which means something in Vanguard 0. Basically, there are people known to not play the game competitively just so they can get points. And while I understand why people do that, I wanted my opponent to know that what's going on with this game, not intentional at all. That is why I surrendered, and that's the only instance where I will probably ever do it. Well, I might have to do it in that game again at some point, but there is no instant in this. This game has absolutely no reason for me to ever use the surrender button. Unless there is, of course, an emergency, which will probably never happen, but we'll see. Anyway, guys, that's going to wrap things up for this video. In the next video, I will continue with Legacy Duels. That's right. I'm hoping that I can max out my score this time around. I'm quite interested in finishing up the rewards, you know? So I can just do something else.